Aster buds.
Hey Aster buds! Today, we're going to learn something super fun about animals. You know that animals have families, just like us, right? But did you know that when animals are together, we call them by special group names? Yes, animals that stick together have their own unique names, and they sound so cool. Let's explore them one by one. Are you ready? Let's go! Geese. When geese are on land, we call them a gaggle. But when they're flying in the sky, they're called a skein. Isn't that fascinating? So next time you see geese flying together, you know which word to use. Buffalo. A group of buffalo is called a gang or sometimes an obstinacy. Why obstinacy? Because buffalo are known for being very strong and determined. Ducks. When ducks are swimming in the water, they're called a paddling. If they're walking or resting together, we can call them a team or a brace. Ducks are so versatile, aren't they? Horses. Horses love to stay in groups called a team, Harass, or troop. These names make them sound like they're always ready for action. Camels. When camels are in a group, it's called a caravan. Doesn't that remind you of a desert journey with camels walking in a line? Cats. A group of cats is called a clouder, cluster, or even a glaring. Cats are so mysterious, and their group names sound just as interesting. Dogs. When dogs are in a group, we call them a pack. This is especially true for wild dogs. But pet dogs can also live in a kennel when they're being cared for. Cows. A group of cows is called a herd. But here's a fun fact. In olden times, people also called them kine. Rabbits. Rabbits live together in a group called a colony or a warren. Warrens are like little rabbit neighborhoods underground. Turkeys. A group of turkeys is called a rafter. Sometimes, they're also called a gang. Turkeys look so funny when they're in a gang, don't they? Pigs. Wild pigs live in groups called a drift, drove, or a sounder. They love to stick together when they're looking for food. Llamas. When llamas are together, we call them a herd. Llamas are such gentle animals, and they love staying in groups. Chickens. A group of chickens is called a flock. If they have baby chicks with them, they're called a brood. Isn't that a sweet name? Hares. Hares, which are like rabbits, are in groups called a husk or down. Such unique words for such adorable animals. Hogs. Hogs live in groups called a drift. They are always busy looking for food together. Emus. When emus are in a group, we call them a mob. Just imagine a mob of emus running around together. Kittens. Baby cats, or kittens, live in a group called a litter or a Kindle. Kittens are so playful, and these names suit them perfectly. Bulls. Bulls in a group are called a drove. It's a strong name for these powerful animals. Mules. A group of mules is called a pack or sometimes a barren. Mules are hardworking animals that often travel together. Quail. Quail live in groups called a covey or a bevy. These small birds are so quick and love to stay together. Ostriches. When ostriches are together, they're called a flock. Ostriches are the biggest birds in the world, and it's amazing to see a flock of them. Ferrets. Ferrets in a group are called a business. That's a funny name, isn't it? It's like the ferrets are always busy doing something. Lambs. Baby sheep, or lambs, live in a flock. They are so fluffy and adorable when they're together. Goats. A group of goats is called a trip or a tribe. Goats love climbing and exploring together. Sheep. Just like lambs, adult sheep stay in a flock or sometimes a drove. They love following each other around. Wow, wasn't that fun? Isn't it amazing how each animal has its own special name for its group? Next time you see animals together, you can impress everyone with your knowledge. If you enjoyed learning with us today, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. And make sure to share this video with your friends so they can join the fun too. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our next exciting adventure. See you next time.